Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to video 15 of how to generate an income online using Facebook ads. In today's video, we're going to be creating the lookalike audiences. In yesterday's video, or the video you just watched, I spoke about how lookalike audiences are sort of created using the data points Facebook creates on you and stuff like that. Today, I'm just going to actually create the lookalike audience so you know how to do it. So let's jump into it. Your account will look something like this, as always. Head over here to the audiences. Yours might not be there. You'll probably be down here somewhere. So just jump into audiences. So if you've been following along, your account should look something like this. You should have some custom audiences already built. So there's two different ways we can now make a lookalike audience. We can come over here and we go create a lookalike audience this way. Then you have to find the source, which can be a bit of a pain in the ass. So to be honest, the easiest way to make a lookalike audience is just come down to whatever custom audience you want to make a lookalike audience out of, and just select it. So this is the purchase one. So you just click on it, go to actions, create a lookalike audience. You have to pick a location. So I'm in Australia, so I'll obviously pick Australia. And it can be pretty tricky sometimes. Like I have made lookalike audiences before, and there's like, say if my custom audience, this custom audience here that I built the other day, if that's filled up with only Australians, and then I try and make a lookalike audience for America, it doesn't work very well, and I'm pretty sure Facebook's changed it so it won't even work. So if you don't have at least 100 people in that custom audience from the country that you want to make a lookalike audience out of, it's just not going to work. So you can try it. They might change it by the time you try it, but last time I tried it, it didn't work. So just stick to whatever country your customer audience is usually built from. So yeah, so pick your location. Here's the 1%. So this is roughly 1% of the population. So if 1% is about 205,000, 2%, 3%, 4%, and obviously 1%, that 200,000 are going to be really identical, as not identical, as close to this custom audiences as possible. When you start going out in size, then the people that Facebook show it to aren't going to be the best match unless you've got a lot of data. So if you've got like this custom audience has got like 2,000 or 3,000 people in it, then you can obviously go 5 and 10%, stuff like that. I'll go over that in the next video. In this video, I'm just going to basically show you how to make a lookalike audience. So you just, to be honest, all you'd start with is 1%, and until you start getting up bigger numbers, but just stick to the 1%, and then simply just go create lookalike audience. I won't do it yet. Later on, when you've got a lot of data and you want to go lookalike audience 1%, you want to go 2%, 2 to 3%, just come down here and you can just go like that. And then what it'll do is it'll automatically just set these all up for you, so you can do it all at once. So you don't have to do them individually. So you can see down here it's going 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. So it's a really cool way to do it, like I said earlier, but just stick with 1 for now until you've built up a lot of data. So you just, custom audience will be selected up here. You select your location and then just stick to 1% for now. That's really all you're going to need. And then go to create lookalike audience. And it's just going to show up here at the top. It's going to say that it's ready straight away, but I wouldn't start using it in an ad straight away. I like to give it a couple hours, at least till it gets to this point, at least when it gets to the audience size. See, it says below 1,000 at the moment. It says populating. So I leave it sit for an hour or so and then come back when it says 200,000. That's when I usually whack them in. I'll put them in an ad, and I'll show you how to build the ads with lookalike audiences later on. But that's very basically how you make a lookalike audience out of the custom audiences that we built the other day. In the next video, I'm just going to go over the different percentages that we just touched on before, and when to make a 2% lookalike audience and a 5% lookalike audience and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that one.